Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. This week I have a ton of cleaning motivation for you. It's honestly amazing how fast things can fall apart because I had just posted a all-day clean with me video last week. So obviously things were a disaster again. I needed to just do some cleaning, so I'm going to take you along with me today while I get a whole bunch of different things done. The first thing that I'm doing here is just making my bed, and then after that I'm going to throw in a load of laundry. I had a whole bunch of dishes in the sink. I have been doing this recently where I don't do them at night and then the next morning I wake up to this. So I'm just gonna get all of those rinsed out and thrown into the dishwasher so I can move on to hand washing a couple of the dishes that cannot go in the dishwasher.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call?
My new favorite secret weapon when I'm cleaning are the Clorox SOS pads. These pads are steel wool soap pads, and I wish I had known about them sooner because they've made cleaning even the toughest jobs so much easier, and they're one of the most versatile cleaning products on the market. These can be used just about anywhere, indoor or outdoor. They are great for cleaning up kitchen messes. They're excellent for charcoal grill cleanup. Throughout this video, I'm going to show you several of my favorite ways that I use the SOS pads. We're going to use them to clean the inside of my oven, my dishes, my stove top, my kitchen and bathroom sink, and also in my shower. The SOS pads are so convenient and you don't need any soap because they come soap filled and you just need to rinse them under warm water to activate. For a busy single mom like myself, I don't want to spend a whole ton of time trying to clean up at the end of the day, and these SOS pads have been a game changer for me when it comes to cleaning up tough dried on messes. But I was honestly the most excited for how well they cleaned my shower. They are my new favorite product for a shiny clean shower. Hands down. I had no idea how versatile the SOS pads were. The fact that they worked as well as they did with so little effort on such a variety of cleaning jobs has been mind-blowing to me. The SOS pads are the nation's #1 soap pads for good reason, and they are available to purchase at Walmart, walmart.com, and for pickup. I will have a link to the SOS pads in my description box for you guys to pick them up. If you've never tried them before, I would strongly encourage you to. I was always a little intimidated by them, but now I wish I had tried them sooner. Stovetop and the inside of my oven needed to be cleaned so badly. I had made burgers the night before with some bacon, so there was grease splatter everywhere on my stovetop. The inside of my oven had a whole bunch of cheese that had melted onto the bottom of it and dried on, and then it also just had kind of a film left behind from the last time I had tried to clean it. So we're going to use my SOS pads to clean both the stovetop and the inside of the oven. You've already heard my whole spiel on these SOS pads, but they seriously did an amazing job on both my stovetop and the inside of my oven. I have been trying to find a product for the inside of my oven for seriously so long, and I have not been able to find anything that I felt like did that great of a job. And for the first time, my oven looks like shiny, brand new. I'm so impressed by how clean it is.
For a while, I would have told you I miss your smile. I thought of you as a friend who can't let go, but when you left I can feel it grow like a body of water.
The grates on my stovetop in my apartment are actually really easy for me to clean. They're kind of like a smooth surface. But as I was doing this, I was thinking about the grates in my old house. Those were incredibly difficult for me to clean, and I was wishing that I knew that these existed back when I lived there, because it probably would have made such a huge difference. I cannot stand it when the inside of my oven is dirty and there's things that are burnt onto the bottom. There's nothing worse than when you go to make dinner and you turn your oven on and then your whole kitchen starts to fill up with smoke because of whatever is burnt onto the bottom. So I try to clean my oven regularly, but it's always been kind of just a pain for me to do, and it's just one of those chores that I really dread doing and I don't want to make time for. But I feel like in the future, I'm going to keep up with it so much better now that I found a method that really works to clean it.
You know.
Once I'm done doing cleaning in my kitchen, I always like to walk around and just wipe down all of my countertops. It's just the way that I like to close out cleaning my kitchen. And then we're also going to wipe down my table, and we're going to be moving around all of my furniture in a couple of minutes, and I'm so excited for you guys to see what I ended up doing with all of it and the new layout in my apartment. But before we do that, we are going to move on to cleaning the bathroom. My shower needed to be cleaned desperately. As you can see, it was just atrocious. It was disgusting. So again, using the SOS pads, I'm just going to give the entire bottom of my shower a really good wipe down. You can also use these on your shower doors. Mine were not particularly dirty on this day, so I didn't really use them for that, but I definitely will in the future, and I'll let you guys know how it goes, but I would anticipate that it will do a really good job.
I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us?
Finally, while we're in the bathroom, I just wanted to tidy up as well. I have no idea how these toys and things end up in there. That's just life with a 3-year-old. So I'm just gonna tidy up really quickly and also wipe down the vanity.
When you leave and close my door. Oh, Emily. I can't believe it's already over.
So now we're getting to the part where I'm going to rearrange my entire apartment. I have been struggling with the layout of this apartment since moving in. It's kind of just like a rectangular, awkward space for your kitchen, your living, and your dining room. This actually is not the apartment floor plan that I wanted when I moved in here, but the one I wanted was gone and I had to just go with what was available, and this is where I ended up. I do love it though. I'm really happy here. I love that my bedrooms and bathrooms are bigger and the kitchen and living area is a little bit smaller, because in the original floor plan I was looking at, the bedrooms were pretty small. Like, I'm not really even sure that all of our furniture would have fit in them. I also love that Carson has a really big closet in his room, and he would not have if we went with the other floor plan. So I'm just going to move every single piece of furniture in my living room, and I'm going to be cleaning underneath everything, giving everything a really good vacuum. If you guys have been watching my channel for any length of time, you will know that I have been struggling with ants in this apartment. It has been just such a long saga dealing with the ants. So I felt like while I was doing this, I wanted to make sure that every single square inch of floor space in my apartment was vacuumed and also steam mopped.
When did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of
I've been looking for a dining table for a while now, and I think I found the style that I'm going for, not necessarily the exact table that I want to purchase, but I'm hoping pretty soon that I will be able to buy one. I'm going to talk about this again later in the video, but I get questions a lot about where my table is from currently, and actually it's not a table, it's a island that came with my apartment, but I can move it, so I've been using it as a table. But it doesn't go with the style that I'm going for, so I'm really hoping that soon I can find the table of my dreams and I can finally get that in here, and it's going to make such a huge difference with my apartment.
Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Oh, Emily. How do we end up here in the corner looking like enemies?
Moving all of this furniture was so much work, and I was sore by the end of the day, but being a single mom, you just gotta do what you gotta do, and I wanted to move my furniture around, so I wasn't gonna wait for a family member or a friend to be available to help me do it. I just got up and did it. Would I recommend that you do all of this on your own though? Probably not.
So hard to breathe, 'cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew.
I asked you guys over on Instagram if you liked the way that I moved everything around, and the majority of you said yes. There were just a couple of you that said no, but I'm really liking the way that everything is now. I think it just makes so much more sense. But if you guys are not following me on Instagram already, make sure that you do that. I do like to share things ahead of time over on my Instagram. So if you like sneak peeks and if you want to see more of my day-to-day life as a single mom with Carson, then make sure that you come follow me over there. I'm also going to be hosting a giveaway pretty soon over on my Instagram, so make sure that you're following me so you don't miss out on that.
You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb, will we enemies? No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe. 'Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here.
Part of the reason why I don't like this table is because I end up hoarding all of my cat's food on it, and it's just such an eyesore. So here I'm just sorting that a little bit.
And I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's
So now that I'm thoroughly out of breath, this is how everything looks now. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you think, but I feel like this makes so much more sense and it really opens up the whole room. So I'm thinking I like it, and I really want to get a actual dining table. I get questions a lot about where this table is from, and this one is actually a movable island that came with the apartment, and we just use it as a table. I'm not a big fan of it though. It's definitely not the same style that I'm going for with everything else. It does not go. So I really would like to get an actual dining table. I'm thinking a round table, and either it would be like an oak color similar to the legs on my article couch, or white. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments what you think I should do and what you think of everything I've done in this room today. I think it looks a lot better, and I really like having Carson's toy storage over here. It feels almost like it has its own space instead of just being right in the living room. It's kind of a small little gap here between the stove and the couch, but it still opens the whole way just fine, and there's still plenty of room, so I don't think that that should be a problem. I've had a very hard time trying to figure out what layout would look good in this apartment. It's just very awkward to have this kind of rectangular long space to fit everything, so I think that this is probably the best solution I've found yet for how I want this space to look.
I keep on thinking back on it, when we escaped with our first real paycheck. Wasn't much, but we needed less, yeah, than we do now. We were driving along the coast.
Now we're moving on to the laundry. So I'm just switching over the laundry I had thrown in earlier, and then I'm also throwing in a load of cloths. I like to clean all of my kitchen towels and things separately from everything else.
Years have passed, but even though
Moving into my bathroom, my vanity was a pretty big mess, so I'm just picking everything up, and then I'm also going to wipe everything down. I did want to clean my sink as well. I get kind of like a residue in my sink in my bathroom, and I'm thinking it's from the toothpaste that I'm using. So I just wanted to clean that really well. And again, I used the SOS pads, and it did an excellent job of cutting through all of that residue and making my sink look shiny and new.
they got us down and we ended up sleeping at the worst motel somewhere. We had rashes for days. Do you remember that? In spite of everything that we lacked, nothing compares to the freedom we had. I would do it again if you say the word. So many years have
Does anybody else feel like they shed like crazy? I honestly don't even know how I have hair left on my head because I'm losing so much all the time. But here I'm just vacuuming that up.
I wouldn't change anything. If I throw a coin down a wishing well, I wish I could feel it again.
I probably should have done this before I cleaned my sink, but I thought of it after. I needed to clean my makeup brushes. I wasn't cleaning every single one of them, just the ones that I use the most often and the ones that I use on my face because I have very sensitive skin. I'm very prone to breakouts, so I like to make sure that I clean my makeup brushes regularly so that I don't have any problems with acne.
Things we went through. 'Cause even though we were broke as hell, I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything. If I throw a coin down a wishing well, I wish I could feel it again. The way that I felt for you then. 'Cause even though I wouldn't change anything.
And next, I had some laundry that I needed to fold. I absolutely dread folding laundry. It is like the bane of my existence. So I'm just going to get that done as quickly as possible. I almost never fold an entire load of laundry in one sitting. It's usually done in chunks. I get really bad backaches when I fold laundry, which I've talked about before. It's pretty bizarre. So I'm just going to fold what I can of the laundry and get it put away, and it just helps to chip away at those piles.
I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I know you're strong, need to get yourself together. Things still get better. You just believe it. Yeah, it's getting cold, waves are crashing in. When the streams are getting strong, just hold on to me. Yeah, I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. Oh, 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 I'll be your guiding light. Oh,
I felt like I just needed something on the walls in my living room so badly, so I picked up these prints from Target and I'm just going to hang them up really quickly. I was originally just going to use some command strips to do this, but they were not working properly, so I did end up having to drill. So you're just going to see me measuring things out, figuring out where they go, and then finally hanging them up. But once I'm done with that, that's actually where we're going to leave off this video. I hope that it gave you some cleaning motivation and it got you up and moving along with me today. Don't forget to also check out the SOS pads in my description box below. They're seriously my new favorite secret weapon for cleaning, and I promise you, you will love them too. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new here, and follow me over on Instagram to catch up with more of my day-to-day life. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll come back for my next video.